In NCIS Season 22, Episode 3, titled The Trouble with Hal, the major case response team tackles a case on Halloween night involving a Navy SEAL returning home to find a party and a dead body in his house. The episode explores the dynamics among team members, particularly the unresolved feelings between Jessica Knight and Jimmy Palmer regarding their breakup. As they discuss the late Dr. Ducky Mallard's office, the team decides to repurpose it into a multi-purpose room. Meanwhile, McGee secretly investigates Gabriel LaRoche, the new NCIS deputy director, reflecting on his own feelings of disappointment after losing the promotion. The episode balances lighthearted moments, like discussions about ghosts and haunted houses, with deeper character developments, setting the stage for ongoing storylines this season. NCIS Season 22 Episodes 3 Recap, 10 Biggest Moments and Reveals. The major case response team solves a case on Halloween night in Episode 3 of NCIS Season 22. It's turning out to be a massive season for the team, following a shortened 2023 to 2024 TV cycle due to writers' strikes. Still, NCIS Season 21 packed a punch, and the next installment builds on all the exciting developments that reared their heads in the shortened season. It's been a riveting season for Parker, Gary Cole, and Jessica Knight, Katrina Law, who faced life-altering challenges in the NCIS Season 21 finale but returned for Season 22. MCRT's Halloween 2024 case explained. A Navy SEAL's house is compromised. In NCIS Season 22, Episode 3, The Trouble with Hal, the team interrupts their Halloween plans to solve a case on Halloween night. Everyone is about to celebrate when they get a call about a fight at a Marine's house, and when they arrive, there is confusion. A Navy SEAL is surprised when he gets home from a deployment with a crowd partying in his home. The case gets even more shocking, however, when they find a dead body. It is an unusual case for NCIS to respond to a house fight. The spooky setting inspires candid conversations between team members that set the stage for the remainder of the season. Knight and Palmer continue to dance around their breakup and reunion conversation. The former couple needs to talk it out. In Episode 3, Palmer and Knight Law continue to dance around the conversation about breaking up and their dynamic moving forward. Regardless of what Knight and Palmer decide to do, the important part is that they address their current situation. In the NCIS Season 21 finale, when Knight was offered the promotion to Chief React Training Officer, she and Palmer split because the job would take her to California. Jimmy wanted to end their relationship on his terms after suddenly losing a series of colleagues and family members. The team discusses what to do with Ducky's office. NCIS calls back to Ducky's Season 21 exit. In NCIS Season 21, the team bid Dr. Donald Ducky Mallard goodbye. By Season 22, Episode 3, the MCRT discusses what to do with his office. Ducky was on the show for 21 years until David McCallum died at 90. NCIS Season 21, Episode 2, The Stories We Leave Behind, paid tribute to the longtime NCIS actor, who played the team's chief medical examiner for years and then retired and stuck around as their NCIS historian. Parker and McGee bond over their love of haunted houses, but Knight and Torres disagree. The team makes their stances on the paranormal clear. The Halloween episode has the MCRT characters address their stance on ghosts and the undead, and there is a clear divide. Parker and McGee discuss their love for haunted houses and all things that go bump in the night since they don't believe in ghosts. Knight and Torres, however, are a little more skeptical. The skeptics explain that while they have plenty of bravery against bad guys in the real world, the undead are in another category. Knight brings up the mystery of Lily with Parker. Knight knows about Parker's Lily mystery firsthand. After Parker learns that Knight believes in ghosts, he challenges her opinion when they have a moment to themselves. The private time to talk and Parker's more personal questioning allow Knight to ask her questions about what happened to her boss in the NCIS Season 21 finale. Knight was with Parker when he was trapped on a Navy ship and rapidly lost blood after a metal beam fell on his leg. She was the one who saved him. Parker talks to McGee about his failed deputy director promotion. Parker addresses McGee's staying with the MCRT. In The Trouble with Hal, Parker talks to McGee about how he didn't get promoted to NCIS deputy director. In the NCIS season 22 premiere, it looked like McGee would get a promotion. It was an exciting prospect since McGee has been on the MCRT for 2 decades and is more than qualified to advance in the NCIS ranks. However, to McGee's dismay, the NCIS deputy director position went to Gabriel LaRoche. Seamus Dever. Torres has a heart-to-heart with Knight about his role in her split with Palmer. Nick is friends with Jess and Jimmy. While Knight and Palmer avoid discussing their breakup, she clears the air with Torres. Earlier in the same episode, Torres feels the need to break up a conversation between Knight and Palmer because he thinks they are fighting. When Knight and Nick are staking out the haunted hunting lodge later, waiting for their guests to arrive so they can apprehend whoever is looking for treasure, Knight addresses the role Nick plays in their relationship. Knight acknowledges that Nick is best friends with her and Jimmy, but that doesn't mean he has to moderate or worry about their relationship. Nick reveals he's trying to date again. Love is on the horizon for Nick Torres. When Torres and Knight have their heart-to-heart in the hunting lodge in NCIS Season 22, Episode 3, he reveals that he wants to put himself back out there. When Knight asks for him to explain, Nick clarifies that he wants to put himself back in the love game. Torres adds that this is why he wants to turn Ducky's old office into a gym. He's trying to get his mind right by getting his body right to put the best version of himself into the dating pool. Director Leon Vance turns Ducky's old office into a multi-purpose room. Everyone's niche is accounted for in the multi-purpose room. In NCIS Season 22, Episode 3, the team concludes how to use Ducky's former office. When Nick comes up with the idea of converting the office into a more useful space, everyone starts to think about what they need, and it becomes a larger conversation about what the MCRT needs. Casey surveys everyone to get their opinions and sends the results to Vance, who ultimately makes a room that accounts for what everyone needs. McGee is secretly investigating Gabriel LaRoche, the new NCIS deputy director. McGee's mind is on other things. As the rest of the team enjoys the new Dr. Donald Mallard Memorial multi-purpose room, McGee hangs back because his mind is on other matters. While McGee claims that he has put NCIS Deputy Director Gabriel LaRoche and his failed promotion out of his mind, he investigates the former Department of Defense employee at the end of the episode. The development shows a larger storyline building for McGee.